What's up, hippie fam? We are back in the garage today with another how-to video, and today we are going to be putting Muc-Off crank arm protection on the Jeff C. Man, this is gonna be epic! So for this process, you are going to need isopropyl alcohol or some form of degreaser that does not leave a residue or change the color of paint. You always test a small area first before you go full out on the crank arm. You're also going to need a bottle of water or soapy water, spray bottle. And then you're going to need microfiber towels and a squeegee. So let's get started into this. Alright, so here's the Muc-Off crank protection kit. Inside the kit, of course, you get enough vinyl to cover both crank arms. This is like a self-healing vinyl. I ended up going with the mate version since, my crank arms are mate. But it also comes with a pretty detailed instruction manual as well. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to actually install these in any other vinyl applications. So the first thing you're going to want to do whenever you are applying any type of wet vinyl or dry vinyl application is you want to make sure the surface you're applying it to is clean. You're going to go ahead and take some isopropyl alcohol and a shop towel, or this is a brand new microfiber towel, and you're going to make sure you clean the whole crank arm, and you're going to let that air dry. Alright, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take your heat gun or your blow dryer and actually heat up the crank arm. This is actually something the directions say. I don't usually do this type of thing because I'm going to hit it with water anyways and it's going to cool it down. But I went ahead and did it just for the video. Alright, so now it's time to grab your bottle of water and you're going to spray down that crank. And you're going to go ahead and peel off your vinyl. And then you're going to also spray that as well and make sure that everything is just all saturated with water. So that way if you misplace it on the crank arm, you can adjust it, gives you some wiggle room. Alright, so when you're laying down the vinyl, you want to make sure it's centered on the crank arm. And as you can see, I'm pushing down in the center, making sure that center's flattened. And then I sometimes use a squeegee, but I found out just using your fingers was just a way better method. So you're going to go from the inside and push out. Alright, so now that we've got all the bubbles out, we're going to go ahead and grab our heat gun because there's still little tiny micro bubbles and there's still some water underneath there. So we want to make sure we get all that out, and we do that by heating it up because that will promote adhesion. So that concludes the video on how to install the Muc-Off crank protection kit. As you can see, it is looking a little cloudy right now, but that will go away within 24 hours. You do have to let this sit for 24 hours before you go and ride your bike. It's the same rule of thumb if you're applying vinyl to anything. Doesn't matter what you're applying it to. Whenever you use water or a soapy water solution to apply a tint of vinyl, standard is wait 24 to 72 hours just to play it safe, so your hard work that you put in by installing this pays off and it stays on the bike. So thanks for tuning in. There'll be more to come. Peace out.